Hey guys, it's Rachel Town. Thank you for coming back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I hope you find lots of valuable information that can help you with your direct sales business. If you are here because you've watched creating a texting campaign using Visly, then you are in the right place. If you have not yet watched that video, I will roll it through at the end of this video so you can easily find it. But basically, what you're able to do with a texting campaign is send out whole bunch of pre-made messages or emails or posts or whatever. You can do that type of thing with Visly. However, Visly has a fairly new option or a feature that allows you to send a text campaign. And I did talk about it in the other video, but then I had people messaging me being like, okay, that's great, but how do I set it up? So I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. And kind of in a nutshell, this is what happens. You have a group of followers, or maybe you use Facebook ads or ads on Instagram. You can create a campaign where they text a certain number a certain word. So let's say you're giving away, I have this water bottle. You're giving away a water bottle, okay? You can say text the word bottle to this number. And when they do that, they'll get a welcome message. And then as you created whatever messages you want out each day that you want them to go out, they will receive them until they hit the word stop, until they reply stop. So think of, this is really something common for me. I'm an online shopper. I love to shop online. And oftentimes when I go to a website, it will say, text the word sale to get $15 off your first purchase or something like that. So I grab my phone and I look at the number and I text the word sale to the number. And then I get an opt-in type of thing. It's like, oh, thank you for joining Children's Place. You've got $15 off your next order. Use this code. So that's basically what a text campaign is. And then weekly or every few days, I'll get another text from Children's Place or where Venus. Venus, I love their clothes, and they send me a lot of text messages. I'm in their campaign. So I'm just going to kind of show you how to set that up. So let's go ahead and share the screen. And so then you log into Visly, VIZZLIE.com. And on the left, you'll have different groups, different pages, different events all through Facebook. Again, I don't even know why they have events here anymore. You cannot post to them using Visly anymore, so they really probably should update that. But the one we're going to talk about today is phone and text campaigns. So under the activities, you'll want to click on phone and text, and then you will get a new campaign number assigned to you. It's your own personal campaign number. It will not change no matter what texting campaign you are doing. You can do multiple, and you'll see here I have many. I have my team campaign. These, when it has a first name, that is a hostess. And what I do is I do hostess coaching through text message. So what I do is I'll take all of my hostesses and I will use a template that sends them out text messages to get them the biggest shopping spree they can possibly get. Because let's face it, not every hostess knows everything about anything. You know, they are new. They are doing a party with you because they want to get free stuff. They are not a consultant, so we shouldn't think of them as knowing everything to have a productive party. So it's a good idea to send them out messages. But I'm going to show you something I would do for my customers, and this is one that I did. So I'll just start a new campaign, and you can kind of see, create a new campaign. And then whatever you want them to text that phone number to opt into your campaign, that's what you would type there. So let's do test. Okay, so this is test, create the campaign. So I could, here's my number, 919-891-6057. So I'm going to take that and I want to create an ad. Let's say I'm gonna put it in an email or I'm going to put it on Facebook, but I want to create a graphic of sorts. And what I use for graphics is PicMonkey. So here's my PicMonkey. I've already started making this. I've used this before. I would put my number there, text, and in this case, the test, or the word is actually test. So they're going to text the word test to this number. In fact, if you want to go ahead and do that, I will have a campaign ready for you if you want to try that out. And you can win we'll say buttercream lotion. Really, we're not doing a winning, but that's something that you could do for your new customers if you want them to opt into a text campaign. So again, they just text the word test to that phone number and you will have your own phone number. So then what you'll want to do is create a welcome message. And you can say anything like, welcome to my VIP, let's see, texting. I'm so happy you're here. And then you can just do XOXO Rachel. That's not how I spell my name. Save it. And then the frequency, I'll probably do 1 message a week. Save that. And then it shows you what your recipient will be receiving. Welcome to my VIP texting. I'm so happy you're here. And one option you can do, if it's somebody like what I do for my hostesses, is I actually add them as a subscriber. So you can add people. If you never add them if they have not given you permission, though. That this is basically an opt-in. So if I have a hostess and I say, hey, can I send you some text messages to get you a really awesome party? They say yes, then I add them. And all you do, I enter their first name and I enter their phone number. And sometimes I'll put their party date, but typically I don't. I just do their first name and their phone number. And then we're ready to go. But here you can either load a template that you've already created, or you can create a unique message. So for this one, welcome to my VIP texting. If anyone is texting the word test to 919-891-6057, you guys are going to be receiving some direct sellers tips. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll say something along the lines of, this will be my welcome message. And do notice you have 320 characters. So try not to go too far over there. You can put whatever you want. I'm actually going to say hi for now because I don't want to take up your time while I try to be creative. One thing that you can do that I like to do is say hi and use their first name. And to do that, you use this bracket, and I'm just going to write name and then end the bracket. So when I import their name, it says hi Rachel or hi Kelly or whomever. And another thing you can do is you could do check me out at, and then you could do, okay, so like check out the live at, and you could do time. So this is something you might want to do if you're going to be going live for a party or for your direct sales people, your clients, anything like that. You can use this and just in general say time, and then you can customize it every single time. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. But that's basically what you do. Create your message. You can upload videos. You can upload photos. You have an image gallery. The more you use this, the more your image gallery will be full, and then you can create the message. So that's ready to go. But notice down here, because I put that name and I put that time in those brackets, in those carets, you have to personalize this. So for this person in particular, I might say Rachel. And for this time, I might say 7 p.m. But that would be for one specific person, okay? In this case, I'm actually not going to do that because this is for every one of you. Now, that's one option. Now, if you wanted to do this for like hostess coaching, you could create a template and then load it. And I'll show you over here, when you're creating a template, you have this option over here. You've got your activities, phone and text, planning, templates. So I'm going to go on the left, and we've got this texting under planning. And I've got a couple, one really big one that I use. I do use another website for texting campaigns, but I've just discovered this one recently, and I do like it because it's included when you use Visly for posting in parties or any events that you've got going on. 500 text messages are included for free, so it does make sense to use this. So you could create a template, call it whatever you want to do it. This is a texting thing. I've done this for parties as well. I actually have to turn that into a template, but let's use my host coaching one, for example. So I created this. Let's do a new one. Let's say the party is on, well, it doesn't matter. The party is a certain day, and I want to give the people a reminder to not forget the party. So I'm going to select this one day before start time. So you can actually change this before or after. You could have it be 0 days, which would be the day of, relative to starting time, or exact time of day. I always like to do it the exact time of day. So one day before the actual event at, let's say 5 p.m., I would give them a reminder and put whatever in here, like don't forget, party's tomorrow, blah, 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 whatever you want to put in there and create the message. Then when you've created all of your posts that you want for this texting campaign, you would then, that's already saved, it's already there once you've done it. You would then go to your phone and text activities, go to your, let's say, test campaign. You can load a template and select that host coaching one. Now, the only thing that you have to be particular with here is the actual starting day. So if you wanted it to be, you're launching this event Thursday, November 19th, you would do that. Let's say the event is 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on mine, because that's where I am. Yes, you want to do that. And then it's going to tell you, all right, we're going to start sending these out today. And then it just continues to go from there. However, this is important because sometimes people are like, hey, I can't turn this on. There's text replacements that have to be filled, because within my template, I do personalize it for each person. So I'm going to use their name. I'm going to mention the time. The hostess name will change. So all of these personalizations need to be filled in so I can reuse that template multiple times without having to change it. I just import it and then I alter it as I import it into my event that I'm doing. So that's how you do that. And I did want to share with you, there is this one in my template. So if you're doing this for your team or you're doing this for yourself, I have this want to join, and it says new campaign. And I put that there so that if my teammates recreate this, they can click on that. And I'll just show you real quick. So this week has been so much fun with you and your guests. You can use your hostess credits to join as a consultant too. It's so rewarding and fun, not to mention a potential income. You may have your doubts of success, but our team is one of the tops and we have awesome training. If you're interested, reply join. Okay, so they can actually reply to this text message. And if they text the word join, then I'll show you the other template. If they text the word join, oh, I don't have it yet. Woo, good thing I looked. So then I have to create a new campaign, and it's going to be join. So when they text that word, they're going to get a new campaign. And I actually just launched this yesterday. So I have to edit this and create it. So it's just, you can keep linking it. One thing to keep in mind is they cannot reply to that text message. It will just give them a delivery failure. So what you can do, and what I've done is I've said, if you want to chat with me, text my personal phone number, and then gave them my personal phone number. That way, if they do need to reply to a message, at least they'll have a means to do so. Otherwise, it will fail. But if you want them to go to a new campaign, let's say you're like, okay, well, if you want to host a party, reply host, and then a new campaign will go out that will direct them on steps to host a party, depending on what you want to do. But your imagination is not limited here. It's whatever you want to do. But if you have any awesome ideas, I'd love to see them in the comments, and then we can even do texting campaigns together. How fun would that be? But I hope that's helpful, and I hope that explains all of the questions that you had before. And if you haven't seen the other video on how to create the templates, go ahead and check it out right here, and you can go there and figure it out. It's pretty easy once you've practiced. Go ahead and practice. Let me know in the comments how it works and what campaigns you've made. I'm excited to hear. Have a good one.